Hey,
Of course, yes. Let me introduce you to Giuliani Buzzing, because we are all buzzing to go. And, of course, I've got to introduce you to myself, of course, Quack this evening here. So, yeah, hopefully we'll get some interest later on in the show. But we just want to warm you up by saying a big hello to you all and welcome to Norfolk here. And, of course, yeah, hopefully people's phones will start binging now, and of course being notified that they're on, on our chat and all that kind of thing. We did program it, so yeah, we are sort of warming things up, making sure everything is, warming up first before people start tuning in. Of course, we'll tell you a little bit about the official guide to Great Yarmouth. So let's, of course, welcome you and happy Sunday to you all. Hello, Pinky, Pinky buzzing, whatever you like to call it. Yes, sausage roll is the other surname as well. So hello to you. Very good evening to you all. And of course, first of all, Pinky, your prize, well, of course, if you win it, will be, of course, on its way to you, as well as the other surprise, of course, going to you as it was posted today. Ash and Bandicoot. Who is that? Of course, is that a new channel supporter, or, of course, someone that has recently subscribed to us? So I don't think I've seen you in the chat before. So hello to you. Tell us who you really are, and of course, tell us
well, we can't discuss
where
that.
you're watching.
It's not a dating like
Ash Bandicoot.
It's not a dating
That
site.
sounds like a musician of some kind. I don't know, but it could well be. So hello to you anyway. And maybe you can have a go at guessing the question that Julian has in question. And of course, if you stick around, then of course you may want to get involved. So yeah, we'll talk about the official guide of Great Yarmouth this evening. It's a little bit awkward where our camera is positioned at the moment, but yeah, I can't really squeeze any more further than that. So yeah, you was just saying, Julian, what is your question? Do you want to say it now, or
a little bit later?
a little bit later on?
Bit
So
later.
if people can stay with the one they're on, and of course they'll be delighted to hear what the question and the prizes. Tell us about the prizes, though.
Well, the one that does get the prize first, and that answers the correct question, will win it. If no one answers the correct question, I would keep the prizes myself. But for entering, one of them gets a postcard if they get it wrong or not. So,
Miss my besties, yeah.
well,
Is that what you call it? Is it?
Well, it's not. It's not a shut up line, but
Do you know what that word "love" means? It means you love the show.
Well, yeah.
And she's going to put R at the end of it there. So there you
what's the
go.
weather like at your end?
Yeah, do tell us what your weather is like. Of course,
Ours is a
tell
bit
us better
cloudy.
than the scientists out there, because the scientists reckon it's really, really hot in Europe. About 43 degrees in some places in Europe, not here. So there you go. I thought you was going to say R there, but a little bit later than I anticipated. But never mind about that. But yeah, of course, yeah. I was watching Talk TV earlier regarding, of course, temperatures, and of course, some of the presenters were saying, "Isn't it overestimated, or of course over exaggerated?" Where they sort of don't get the figures right, or they get things wrong. But what can beat science these days?
Can anyone tell me if Norfolk is a happy place?
Tell us in the comments whether you think Norfolk as a whole, or you're talking about Great Yarmouth.
Well, as a whole.
As a whole. Well, of course, has anyone heard of Talk TV? It's very similar to GB News. I've been flicking over to two channels, GB News and, of course, not that's TV, but Talks TV, just Talk TV. where they talk about certain amount of issues, like housing issues,
Do
all
come and
those
say-
kind
do
of
come- say
things.
hello in the chat.
Do come and say hello in the chat, as of course.
As you're watching.
Giuliani Buzzing is
Well, I will
here
tell you
in the
I will
house.
tell you the question by 8 o'clock tonight.
Yeah,
Give you
of
a
course.
10 minutes answer.
How many of you has what the advertisement was? And tell us if you are one of those that guessed the answer on the question on the community section on the Touring With Us YouTube channel regarding, of course, the question of what advertisement place was actually and has been on GB News. So, which place of Touring With Us visits could it be? So, the choice was, I think Liverpool was on it. I think Bury Evans was on it. Cambridge, I think, was on it, and London. So, tell me if you actually had a go at the question and if you got it right or wrong. We want people to tell us and be honest whether you actually got it wrong or got it right. So, boo to you. The weather is okay for now. That's in, of course, Crocodile Place. But yeah, we're talking about Bury in Lancashire. But yeah, I don't know how the crocodiles actually skip from one place to another, but we won't go into detail.
Well, somebody has said on a Norfolk page on F-Book.
F-Book?
Wanting to know.
Doesn't mean a swear word, by the way.
No.
Facebook, yeah.
Know what time Christopher's restaurant that we have been into in Norfolk. Well, the answer to that is it varies on times and in customers, and how many customers there are. It'd be a guest time around about 10 to 5 in the evening. That's what I can say on that. It'd be a guest time. We haven't got no times on the restaurant in Norfolk. So that's
What restaurant are you speaking about?
Christopher's.
Oh, Christopher's, yeah.
We haven't got.
Which actually comes up a sort of foreign kind of name, a European name.
If you want to know about Christopher's,
rather than Christopher's
channel.
It comes up with a different name on the receipt for some reason.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is.
Instagram, something like that.
I don't know, it's in German or something. But thank you very much for the thumbs up. If you do, as always, want to support the channel, you've got GoFundMe link, which is on our About section. And, of course, small letters, nclouds@hotmail.co.uk if you want to use the PayPal link. So, yeah, we're talking about Great Yarmouth here, of course, where we are situated right now. And, of course, 15 miles of sandy beaches to choose from. You'll definitely find a perfect beach for you and your family in the borough of Great Yarmouth. Okay, and that is in Norfolk, just in case you're wondering what county we're in. And, of course, whether the tide is in or out, there's plenty of space for building sandcastles, flying kites, or settling down in a deck chair, depending on the weather, of course. And Great Yarmouth's coastline boasts 10 fabulous beaches with sand dunes, perfect for bird watching and wildlife, to fun beaches and children's activities. Of course, they appreciate, according to the book, that everyone should have access to sand, and so specially designed beach wheelchairs are available to hire. So you can actually use your QR code on your phone. And I'll tell you about QR codes. I nearly knocked my hat off here. Well, of course, I will. You have any PayPal, do you? Maybe you'd like us to have or receive a donation to help build the channel to the next level. But, of course, Julian has been one of the donators for a long, long time as well. We've had past donators as well, and some of which will be going on to the habitat wildlife of Eastham Park in Haverhill, which we have showcased numerous times on our video channel, which, of course, is also broadcast live on occasions. But we'll be talking about the QR code thing, which, of course, not many people are familiar with. If you are not familiar with it, of course, there's a little bit of a code thing there, and basically you download the app thing. Well, it's an app kind of thing, which you download on, of course, an Android, or it could be an iPhone if you've got, and you've got to download the app before you actually are able to scan from the app on to the little square thing on most of these square things. And basically, what it does is simply link you to a website rather than typing it on your hands, and of course that's how it works. Very simple and a lazy way pretty much of going straight to a website. But yeah, it's handy if you want to know quickly the bus times, and of course like the Barrack Estate, for example, in Great Yarmouth, which is the number 2 here, which runs every 20 minutes or so. Okay, around Great Yarmouth. Very quiet on a Sunday, but of course I think there was just one person basically on the bus, well, of course, including myself, and of course it's nice to have a little bit of a ride round Great Yarmouth on a bus rather than just walking. It just saves your energy a little bit. I know, of course, there are some walkers that prefer walking, but of course it's nice to just have a little bit of a ride round from time to time. But yeah, of course, if you don't know the bus route on the Barrack Estate, please do check out our video, as it will be shortly coming up on the channel with more details. Well, it will be a highlights version. It won't be live. Obviously, it's very impossible to do a live on a bus these days because the signal may ditch from time to time as well. But sometimes we have been live on trains and things like that. And hopefully, talking about trains, will return to full effect when we will do on Tuesday. So make a note of that, Pinky, please. Tuesday the 18th. Just put that date down in case you forgot. So Giuliani Buzzing is in the chat. Says land. Right, okay. All right, he's got he's got a question that he's put up on the screen for everybody to see. Basically, I will try and read that actually, but it keeps tearing off my eyes here. What amusement place did Giuliani, with those toys, win, in Great Yarmouth, basically? I think, it's time to guess. Have you got a multiple choice there? Can you repeat your question, please?
Right, I'm going to say...
Remind us, please.
Good evening, everybody.
Sit down, because I can't see you.
Right, the question was, what amusement area in Norfolk did I win these toys? Look.
Are these lovely toys?
Okay, the first one to buzz in with the correct answer
will win
one of these. But
how fantastic is that?
The four multiple choices is on the chat line. So
there's Mercury, by the way.
Hang on. If no one gets it right or one gets it right,
has anyone heard of
Two.
Mercury? This is a new friend of ours.
They win 2. So the first person to guess which amusements that I won these toys. Was it the Leisureland, the Majestic, the Magic City, Britannia Pier, or another amusement area? So
if anybody knows the answer, jot it down on the comments
the first
right
person with the
now.
correct answer will win the
first person that wins with the first answer
correctly
comes on the channel very quickly. You've got, of course, until the end of the show, until about 8:30 tonight.
Whoever gets it wrong, it doesn't matter. You get a booby prize anyway. In other words, you get consolation prize if you're getting it right. So, have we got any answers where that leisure amusements was that I won these toys?
So if you think you know the answer.
If anyone knows where I got these right.
So what's the multiple choice then?
Well, the multiple choice is Leisureland, Majestic, Magic City, Britannia Pier, or another amusements.
So which one?
I didn't put it on the chat, another amusements, but I did say an extra one anyway.
It's like a bit of a sooty and sweep show, isn't it?
Anyone gets the right answer. If no one gets the right answer or no one buzzes in, I keep the prizes. Yeah. But if no one comes and guesses them, it's just for fun. But you do win the prize anyway if you buzz in with an answer. We
may sign this a little bit later on as well.
Only
for touring with us, and we use this as a.
Does anyone know
gift as
You
part
know
of
what, no,
another gift.
you've got at least
Yeah.
still.
I'll talk about that in a
You've
minute.
still got 40 minutes to work it out. There's no hurry.
Yeah. So what is the answer? Come on,
Does
we've got
anyone
4
know?
multiple choice answers that it could well be
So,
to win this prize.
well, you've still got 40 minutes.
Majestic amusements, right?
We'll put that down. Okay, we'll tell the answer. Now, if you get it right or wrong,
Okay.
it doesn't matter. You will get a postcard for guessing it anyway.
Okay.
So you would have to leave your address somewhere or on an email. If you're not on Facebook, you just in the email.
Pinky, did we have an answer from you? Pinky, are you there in the chat? You know, do let us know if you're there in the chat. Oh, the chat is in there. That's because I put that on. So yeah, Pinky, do you know an answer? He's given you an answer. Ash Bandicoot given an answer. He thinks it's Majestic Amusements. Any more guesses, please? We need as many as possible this evening, if possible. Okay.
It doesn't matter if you get it wrong or right. You will get a postcard either way.
So while we're waiting for guesses here, of course, the fireworks that are taking place in the area of Great Yarmouth, Hensby. First of all, it's every Tuesday, the 25th of July to the 29th of August. And that's every Tuesday, by the way, in Hensby, in Norfolk. And also the big Wednesdays, which is Great Yarmouth, every Wednesdays, 26th of July to the 30th of August. I believe that is this year of 2023. And it is a free event. And the fireworks would take place at 10 p.m. plus street acts from 5 p.m. and 9 p.m. Visit Great Yarmouth for more details.
Well, these are the postcards.
There's a Dalston Splash, of course, thing I don't know about there.
Hang on, these are the postcards.
Free of charge. Splash
Either
pad.
you get a predicted answer of what that person has said. You don't have to agree with what he said. You don't have to take his answer. You can have another one out of those 4.
If Piggy's in the chat, have a guess yourself.
Have a guess.
What's the multiple choice? Remind us again, Julian.
The multiple choice is: was it where did I get these toys from? Or actually, one, was it the Majestic, as that person said? Was it Leisureland, Magic City, or Britannia Pier? So, if you want to say an answer, you could win one of these postcards.
Just need to fill it up.
No, I'm not going to fill it up yet, so we have to wait until I finish my postcards.
Yeah, we want the coffee.
Right.
So yeah.
Any of these postcards could win you a postcard. It doesn't matter if you get it wrong or not. You'll get one of these postcards if you get it right or wrong anyway. So if the first person gets it right, spot on, you'll win a postcard. And if no one else gets it wrong, or rather the first person gets it right and no one else gets it right, they could win 2 of these and a postcard. So get your buzzers going, coming along, and you'll get a postcard no matter what. If you don't win the toys, if you are guessing on the channel, do have a guess what it is?
Yeah, please do. Yeah,
now,
we've only had one guess so far.
So we have one. Keep guessing. We've got 40. We've got about half an hour until I reveal.
Yes,
You've
please
got plenty
do
of
guess.
time. Plenty of time. Where do you think I won these on? Was it the Leisureland, Majestic City, Mexico City, or Britannia Pier? One of those is correct, and one of those, 3 of those are wrong. If it doesn't matter if you get it wrong, you will still win a postcard for entering the competition. But to make it a big competition, you have to get it correct.
Okay, you'll remind us a little bit later about that. Okay.
Well, I will keep reminding you.
Yep.
Keep going. Keep guessing. Keep guessing. It's like
those are the prizes that you could be having in front of your very eyes or living room.
Come on.
And if you don't want those prizes, you can give them to your children.
Well, keep guessing. Dun.
Ah.
What does he look like?
Everybody's going, now look at that. It's a pink one and a male one, I think.
Yeah, male and a pink.
Female and a male there.
Yeah, come on, which is right. We have one answer so far.
Right.
Whether that person's right or wrong,
Okay.
I will tell you later.
Can we add some more guesses if possible?
Any more guesses? Going.
So yeah, we'll reveal the answer if you stay with the one you're on towards the end of the program.
At the end of the program, we will rule the answer.
Let's talk about something different for a moment whilst people are thinking about the answer. Food and drink around the Great Yarmouth. Definitely worth it here. The Great Yarmouth, by the way, not the Great Yarmouth with the S on it. And the Alexander restaurant is worth checking out. Also the King's Arms. The King's Arms, West Road, Caister-on-Sea in Norfolk, which is just outside of Great Yarmouth. But yeah, the Pandu 57 Marketplace of Great Yarmouth. Blackfriars Tavern, which is 95 Road of Great Yarmouth. The Waterside, Rosebery Main Road, Rosebery in Great Yarmouth. And of course, Burr Hall, Leisure Lords Lane, Burr Castle in Great Yarmouth. Also the Ocean Room, Pier Gardens, Galston. We're talking about a little place just outside Great Yarmouth. And the Green Bear, 88 to 89 High Street, Galston, which is just outside of Great Yarmouth. But of course the Great Eastern, 155 Nelson Central, Great Yarmouth. And Bombay Night, which is the 25A King Street of Great Yarmouth. The Branford's Restaurant and Bar, and that's at the Old Hall Hotel, High Street, Caister-on-Sea. Obviously not all in Great Yarmouth, but they're nearby. The Brewers Fair, Runham Road in Great Yarmouth. The Cafe Crew Restaurant, which is in Great Yarmouth. Captain Manby Beacon Park, which is in Galston, just outside Great Yarmouth. And of course the Charcoal Grill Steakhouse in Marine Parade. That's also Great Yarmouth, like many other things that I read today. And Charlie's Tappers Restaurant, 42 Regent Road. I don't know if it's still open, that one. Which is, I believe, it might be a fish and chip shop still. I don't know.
Any questions about it's a roast place? Well, the nearest one I've heard is Caister, but it's been a bit out of our way to walk it. But I've not seen one in Yarmouth for a long time, a roast place. But there might be a roast place in somewhere a bit further out, in and out, like a Toby restaurant. That kind of,
yeah. What about this for? What about this for a long name here? Tony Ponies Taverner, is it? Something like that. So it's Tavernar, that's it. Yeah, that's in Great Yarmouth. And Coral Bay Jamaican Restaurant, also in Galston, Great Yarmouth. And East Coast Family Restaurant, Scrappy Road in Scrappy, which is another little place just outside Great Yarmouth on its way to Hensby. The Elms, which is ELLAMES, Regent Road, which is 43 Regent Road of Great Yarmouth. Philby Bridge Restaurant, Main Road of Philby, which is near Great Yarmouth. And the Fish and Grill Restaurant, Marine Parade of Great Yarmouth. The Fish O'Licious, which is the main fish shop, which is also a restaurant and takeaway place next to and opposite the Troll Cart of Great Yarmouth. And that is 113 Regent Road in Great Yarmouth. Frankie and Benny's, I don't know if that still does exist. In some places it might do. In some places, Frankie and Benny's has, of course, demolished in terms of business. But yeah, apparently they've got one here, unless I'm mistaken by that, 1 Mitchell Drive, Jones GC Way of Great Yarmouth. And the Gambers, of course, 4 to 5 Beach Road, Galston, Great Yarmouth. The Guildford's Restaurant, 52 Regent Road of Great Yarmouth. The Harry Ransom's, which is the fish and chip shop there of Marine Parade of Great Yarmouth. The HMS Inching-Brook, which is Marine Parade, of Great Yarmouth. The Hollywood Diner, Beach Road of course, Hemsby, that's the Hollywood Diner, which is Beach Road of Hemsby in Great Yarmouth. And of course, yeah, I Just Want to Treat US, which is at the Marketgate Shopping Centre in Great Yarmouth. And Joyland American Diner, Marine Parade of Great Yarmouth, the King's Arms Main Road, Flegborough, Great Yarmouth, and of course the Minji Turkish restaurant of Great Yarmouth, 61 Regent Road, and Oliver Garden, 68 High Street, Galston in Great Yarmouth, which is near Great Yarmouth, and the Hello restaurant on Marine Parade of Great Yarmouth, the Pamela's restaurant, Wellington Road, Great Yarmouth, and of course, these are all Great Yarmouth, by the way. The Planet Papadom, which is Marine Parade, and the Quayside Plaza, which is 9 South Quay of Great Yarmouth, and of course the SW1 restaurant, 7 Quay Road, Gorleston, and the Hamburger, which is the 48 Regent Road of Great Yarmouth, and the Regent Restaurant, 71 Regent Road of Great Yarmouth, and of course the Shed, 17A Quay Road of Gorleston, Great Yarmouth, and the Smokehouse Bar and Grill, the Grange, and that is in Yarmouth Road, Ormsby in Great Yarmouth, and finally the Vietnamese, which is NAMESE restaurant, 32 to 33 Peters Road, Great Yarmouth. So
right,
yeah,
okay.
hopefully you got all that, ladies and gentlemen, of course, if you misheard anything at all, hopefully I didn't misread anything here. It's all on this information booklet here, which is dotted around Great Yarmouth. Okay, each place we go, we'll try and get some information about the places that we choose to visit.
Okay, I'll just remind you of the quiz.
Okay, just remind us again, please.
The quiz was where did I get these toys from? Which is I won. Was it Leisureland, Magic City, Majestic, and Britannia Pier? One of those is correct, and one of you could win 2 of those, or one of these. It depends if you buzz in. But if you buzz in with the wrong answer, you still get the postcard either way. You get a postcard either way if you get the right answer.
Show to the camera a bit more closer, yeah, because they are a bit distant now.
Now, these toys
are waiting to be given away tonight.
Yes. Well, I'll reveal the answer about 8:30 this evening.
Even if someone comes in with a late
last bid.
answer.
And now it doesn't matter if you get it wrong; you still get a postcard. But if no one wins it, I will take the things away, and you will go bankrupt. A bus fare home, it will be for some people. But if anyone comes on the chat and says picks up an amusement place, what I said on the chat.
So remind us what the 4 answers were.
Well, the 4 answers are simple. Now, was it Leisureland, where I got one of these toys? Was it Leisureland, Majestic, Magic City, or Botanic Pier one? Now, those are the four amusements that I have been into in Norfolk. Which one of those did I win those toys? Now, it doesn't matter if you get the wrong answer, you will win a prize either way. If someone comes up with an answer. Has anyone thought about it yet? We have one answer at the moment, so that person has won a
Ash Bandicoot.
Yeah, well, that person has won a postcard either way. So it doesn't matter if you get it wrong or not. We'll tell you the answer.
Even if you are a loser, you're always a winner here on this channel here.
So just do stay on us.
For anyone that donates, we'll give away a postcard. How about that? One of these postcards. I do have especially one that you could get before you actually go to Great Yarmouth. You know, and it saves you, of course, going to the shops and buying them, because we already buy them anyway for 50p. But of course, you know, we'll have our signature on it. That's the only difference on that. So yeah, can we have some more thumbs up? That'd be great.
This is not.
If you have any questions about what we do here for the channel,
this is not a gamble.
come and let us know. But if not, if you don't want to go on the chat, because some people are a little bit sort of shy and just watch us anyway. So yeah, just leave us your name here, and we'll give you a shout out anyway. But if you don't want to come on the chat, and you find it more private to go to touringwithoutsteam@gmail.com, which is the old-fashioned way of, professionally kind of directly communicating with us. So yeah, we have had some emails coming through from that suggesting certain things. So yeah, some people comment on our videos and not comment on our chat. So feel free, if you are a comment on our videos, you can come back in a minute. Please do come on our chat here and leave us a comment. Don't be shy. We won't bite one penny.
So what's the email? If you can't get onto the Facebook,
you can message us there as well. We have True Social. We have Instagram, which we hardly ever use, but of course the main one which we use is Twitter. No, the main one is actually Facebook one, and you can email us touringwithusteam@gmail.com. 3 thumbs up. Wow, that's amazing. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Really.
We have got 20 minutes until the end of the prize giveaway. We have one answer.
I'm watching Talk TV at the same time as Talk TV.
We have one answer at the
Mark
moment.
Mark Sagers is on that moment.
Time could be running out. We've still got 20
Talking about
minutes.
golf. Anyone a golf fan tonight? Anyone watch the men's final today? Give us a shout if you did. And who was surprised about Djokovic being knocked out of the final today? I really was surprised about that, weren't you, Jim?
Oh, absolutely.
I didn't see it, so. But I just heard about the result.
Any more answers?
Any more answers on the quiz?
Like an auction here.
What he's asking is, where did he win those prizes? So Majestic was one of them, or Leisureland, or Britannia Pier
and Magic City.
Which one of those 4 right answers could it be? Come on, we need a winner. And of course, even if you take part, we do appreciate that.
Yeah, if you get the answer wrong,
and we'll probably send you a postcard for playing as well.
Yeah, for playing, you get a consolation prize. Come on. It's not. Come on down. The price is right. Who can get?
Isn't that a nice sort of photograph of Great Yarmouth? One of which is on its way to Suffolk. So I won't say any more for now. And of course, yes, it was one of the post boxes earlier, and of course I videoed myself doing it. So that is the proof that he's been sent out to the letterbox. Same usual times, 5:30, that kind of thing. The last post leaves, and I think it's 12 o'clock on a Saturday, that kind of thing, the usual post malarkey. So there we have it.
Anyone got an answer? Surely you got an answer. I've
got an idea, but I can't tell you what the answer is.
No, you got. The producer's got.
That'd be giving it away, wouldn't it?
Or the
4 thumbs up. Yeah, that's amazing.
He's got an idea. The producer, what do you call it, presenter, he's got an idea where it could be.
33 minutes gone on the clock, ladies and gentlemen.
We're waiting for the audience to come in, and
I just see 33 minutes and nearly 34 minutes gone on the clock so far, so we're halfway through the programme.
We've still got at least 20 odd minutes for the answer. Come on.
It is 8:09 if you're watching live. Richard McVeigh has come up. Sit in your comfy chair. How wonderful is that?
That is on YouTube. That's more relaxing music.
We'll be watching that later on our phones this time.
Hang on. I do a national, nice and relaxing music.
NAR show, which means nice and relaxing kind of music with a electronic organ at home in Suffolk. And it is a Technics U50 kind of organ alongside some wacky beats that you might play from time to time to sort of spice it up to liven you up here, which is what Julian
If you want to donate
does,
to
as in
any,
Giuliani buzzing.
music, we can appreciate that. We'll donate half and
Yeah, yeah. If you want to support the channel by, of course, helping Julian do all this kind of thing, maybe he'll play your request as well.
Well, it's got to be at least 70 years out of range anyway.
If you know of anything that he can play, obviously.
Well, it's got to be not like modern music, because otherwise we get monetized for that. But unfortunately,
Demonetised, yeah.
yeah, it's got to be over 70
Copyright issues, that kind of.
era or anything beyond that. You know, no, I know it's old hat, but I mean it's relaxing music.
I'm not old hat.
No, not you.
You meant me for a minute.
No, we were over the answer.
How horrible is he today?
No, how awful it is. Now, how awful we don't get an answer. We have one answer at the moment for the prize giveaway. We've still got under 20 minutes to go anyway. So come on.
You can do it. Who wants those prizes,
Any
though?
more bids?
I don't think they want any prizes for their kids. Maybe they're full up with all these toys. I don't know.
I don't know.
This toy could be amazing for you.
Absolutely.
To take home with you.
Yes, we'd have to send it.
Obviously, we'd have to send it to you. Of course, we would only need your address for that. So send it to toriasteam@gmail.com, or of course on our Facebook page privately there. And of course, we'll never contact you other than sending the prize to you.
We're having only one.
But you can give it to somebody else as well.
And we only have one answer at the moment. So
that wants the prize.
Any more wants to
quack to you all. Quack.
Otherwise, 15 minutes left. Oh, come on. Time is running out.
You'll probably go meow.
Meow. So far, one person has won a postcard at the moment. So.
Oh, is that right? Is it?
Yeah.
One person's got it right. Is it?
Only one person has come in.
Has got it right.
No, not got it right.
Oh, someone else has commented as well.
No. One person at the moment has only got a postcard either way at the moment. I can't reveal the answer until the end.
No, right. We need some answers then.
We need some more answers now.
Somebody said Majestic. So, what other place that really good?
Did I win that?
Remind you of the choice again.
Well, we got
so Majestic, Magic City, Leisureland, or Britannia Pier of Great Yarmouth. So, all well-known places. Have a guess.
Have a guess. Don't be shy.
I've got an idea, but I can't really say.
No,
can't give the game away. It'd be too easy.
The presenter can't give it away.
Exactly.
No, come on. It's for the audience.
We'll lose half of the audience.
No, it's for the audience.
If we give it the game away too early.
We've still got 15 minutes. 15 minutes. Come on. Time to put your buzzers on. Put the kettle on. Guess it right.
There is some videos coming up to change the subject a second here. From the prize giveaway, but of course question is again, if you still want to have a go towards the end, and even if you come in at last minute, that would be helpful. So let's talk about something else here regarding, of course, some videos coming up, which of course I'll be delighted to bring to you some news of that. And of course, they are, of course, of our events that we've done today, and a couple of things that have actually sprung to mind. We call it the theme of the day, or something that has happened, of course, not in a bad way necessarily, but of course, we just call it the theme and the thing that we normally come up with. Say, for example, of course, if you see something like a landmark or something like that.
Can I just remind you, when I reveal the answer at the end of the show.
Stop talking about that bloody question.
Yeah.
Do my head in now.
Answer, I'm not sure.
Not unless someone answers.
If you set any answer, when I reveal the answer, don't copy the answer. What I'm saying. At the end, I'm not sure I'll be able to accept that. It's got to be in.
It's got to be before, of course, the time has ended.
Yeah, absolutely. If someone buzzes in late or put a comment after the repeated it, it might not be able to accept it. So it depends.
Yeah.
So we've still got 14 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, to an answer. We have one answer at the moment. Whether you're right or wrong, I will tell you shortly. So keep buzzing in with your answer. Otherwise you will get BFH. If no one else answers, you get BFH anyway. If you answer, you at least you get something. Come on. It's not a force, but it's just a little quiz for you.
Anyone know about golf here? Sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah, well, I'll get a hold of one of you.
If you don't know about golf, there is a sort of adventure golf here in Great Yarmouth somewhere.
Well, it's
down
crazy
in
golf,
Marine
isn't it?
Parade.
It's crazy golf. It's crazy golf.
So yeah, it's a little thing that we come up with.
Any questions?
Something that's gone wrong, and which of course we all laugh at. So it's minor little things. So it could be something like someone spilled the tea on the floor or something.
Any questions, people?
So any questions, feel free to fire away right now. Yeah,
that's what you're gonna do.
If you'd like a particular video that you've seen of late here, you just gotta let us know about it. You know, and where you would like us to visit the most. Of course, we are focusing primarily around East Anglia, but we'll try and get further afield, like Hertfordshire and things like that. Eventually, it takes time to get around to all that, and we are sharing stuff on other groups, which we do appreciate. All the groups that accept our videos, we want to thank them all for doing that. All the admins that actually accept our videos on their pages, like Thetford, Hunstanton, and the list goes on. There's so many that have accepted our videos, which have been brilliant. You know, I really had a good time in Thetford recently. That was in Norfolk here. And yes, I am focused on going to Diss at some point. I have been on the Diss route for the first time. And of course, yeah, I managed to find out how to get to the train station, which is only literally 20 minutes, or not even that, 15 or 20 minutes from Diss to Norwich. And yes, we did bump into Alex Dunlop towards the end after he was interviewing some people for BBC Look East. Yes, how fascinating was that? We didn't get interviewed by such, but of course I had lovely pictures, and I did say on video I wondered who they were. Yeah, it's always fascinating to know which film crew are filming what and why they are filming. And I think I ended up finding out at 6:30 they were interviewing people regarding, of course, the closures of train stations, which in my opinion is disgusting, really, that they are thinking about doing that. Let's hope that they don't end up doing it, and especially just stop oil interrupting it. But of course, yeah, we don't want that to happen in any case whatsoever. Apparently it happened in the proms, and of course it ruined the performance, I believe, according to the papers. But yeah, let's not talk too much about that. But yeah, like I say, you know, we've got mixed opinions on that. Some people are all right with the ticket machines, but some people think that they don't really work sometimes. You do need a human. You never get rid of a human, a good human, to actually help you if you go wrong with it. But of course, it's like a bank. Like, for example, HSBC recently, to put some money into your account just by this 2p, which didn't go in their machine because they've closed some of their bank-side tills. They're not allowed to take the coin anymore. So how odd is that? You know, it doesn't make sense, does it? So I ended up going to the other bank in the end, and the machine that picked up that coin did actually spin round, and of course it goes like that. And of course, yeah, it's a different process on that. No, you have to take your ticket to the counter, that kind of thing. So I'll let you work out which bank that was.
There will be some donations to
But apparently that bank that I'm talking about, which is right at the end of Great Yarmouth, if you're really interested to know more details about the bank I'm talking about, and they tell me that it's, for now, not going to be closed down. So find out what that bank is by searching on google.com. So how fascinating is that? Anyway, we're not here to talk about banks or even
we have
10
minutes left.
10 minutes left. We'll keep the chat line open. We can say phone lines, but we don't have phone lines, do we? That's the old-fashioned thing, isn't it? If you remember the Vibe FM days, you know, when they had to have phone calls, people phoned in about certain songs.
10 minutes with a question, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, exactly. And of course,
keep your answers coming in.
Apparently, I don't know if anyone knows this. I thought I'd change the subject a little bit and talk about a place that, of course, I would actually like to do a little bit of a tour around, if I can at some point. But obviously, it might involve a night stay because it is quite a distance from where we're based. So, yeah, Colchester, is it a city or is it classed as a city now?
Or a town?
It's a good question out there. Can anyone give us a yes or no on that one?
No chance.
If you've ever been to Colchester, and of course, yes, you might want to say yes twice here, when you think it's a city as well. So, is Colchester a city, and have you been there? So you might as well say yes and yes for that. Interesting. So, have you ever been to Colchester yourself, John?
Only the train stations and that, you know, the outskirts of it. Chelmsford is a city, so that's classed as a city. Clacton is probably not a city, that's a town.
But do you know what? Of course, the only town without a railway station in East Anglia, we might quiz you on that later on. So, which is that? So, which town in East Anglia has not got a railway station? That's got you all thinking, isn't it?
We've gone shy.
Well, the answer is Haverhill in Suffolk has not got itself a railway to this day in 2023, which is a bit of a shame. But it closed down in 1960s, I think, by Dr. Beeching.
70s.
Yeah, but the railway bridges of the original railway is still there, but it's
unfortunately
it's not there.
You didn't think of the population.
Well, of course, you know, well done for anyone that has got the question right on the community page. We asked people where, of course, one of our visits that we've done, and of course, what is the answer of where this Motor Vogue car dealer has actually been advertising on, I think, 2 channels now, which is GB News and That's TV. So, both channels have been, of course, advertising the Motor Vogue in this place of East Anglia. So, which one is it? Max will reveal the answer right now. And how many people will copy it now as I am going to reveal it. Well, the answer is Bury St Edmunds. So for those people who didn't get Bury St Edmunds right, unfortunately, you can have a go at the next quiz. And as far as I know, it was 50-50, but I have to check because it might have changed since now because, you know, I have revealed the answer. But, yeah, Bury St Edmunds is the right answer. Of course, that's what they've been advertising on both channels on Talk TV and GB News. Right, okay. Those are the 2 non-mainstream TV channels so far, apart from us, of course. We're not mainstream. We don't advertise. No, I'm joking. We do advertise.
The answer?
We advertise other channels if they want to be advertised, you know, and of course sometimes we do it anyway.
Any more on the answers to the movement question?
Yeah, so, yeah.
Keep buzzing in.
Keep buzzing in.
I want an answer.
We'll keep it open for a little while.
Keep it open for a little while, come on. Come on. Come on, man.
So you've got 12 minutes until we finish our show tonight, because we've got to watch something else tonight. Unfortunately, time is against us like it usually is. And plus, we run out of things to say, basically. All we can say is when we hopefully, hope to God that we do return safely back, because I'll be going a different direction back home. I'll be going the, hopefully, touch wood, unless, of course, things change. Hopefully it will be the Thetford route, and I'll pick up a bus from there to go to Bury St Edmunds, then from Bury St Edmunds back to, of course, my destination. So, yeah, I would say hopefully that would happen, and of course we'll be focusing on some other videos that we are hoping to put together. Julian's thinking of some sort of videos in Cambridge at some point. Maybe we'll talk about some things that we know best, and then of course we might get some advice. We might even get to interview some people which may be of use to the channel as well. So if you do want to be a guest on the show talking about an area or a particular area that you've been to, or you wanting to go to an area with us and to actually talk about the area like a guide or something like that, guide us into an area of history. If you want to do that to help the channel in any way, feel free to let us know. touringwithUsteam@gmail.com. You might be able to spot us by chance. So yeah, massive hello to those people watching in Australia at all times, but never actually put their name down. I haven't seen their names down, but of course I did get the names. I think one of them's Pete, is it, or Cherie? Definitely Cherie anyway. And I did have a photograph with him at Sudbury bus station recently. So yeah, they were ones that, of course, we mentioned before, that they had lived in Haverhill for some part of their life, and then of course moved out to Australia. Hopefully they'll spread the word about, of course, us in Australia. So hello Australia, if you are watching across the whole entire world. They say that they've been watching us for a very, very long time, and they've loved what they've seen on the channel, and they spotted me in the precinct of course, the Sudbury area, where we have been focusing our attention in that area as well.
Right.
So, Julian, remind us again what the quiz was, and just in case people don't know.
Where did I win these little toys?
These are for sale as well.
Yeah. Where did I win these toys from? Was it the Magic City? Was it the Leisureland, or the Botanic Pier? So four of those answers could be winning to you if you get it right. We only have one answer at the moment.
We had an incoming call. I don't know who it was. Some mystery caller, I think.
No, we don't have calls on here yet.
No, because we're live.
No. Sorry.
I hate that when people start calling.
I have reasons.
Sorry, you have reasons why you cut out. Okay.
Pinky, do you have an answer? Do you have an answer?
Can you tell us the answer to the quiz and remind us what the quiz is for Pinky?
The quiz is, where did I win these from? Was it Leisureland, Britannia Pier, Magic City, Majestic, or another amusements?
Okay. Yeah.
Which
come on.
One? Come on. Any more answers? Any more answers? Give it another 8 minutes, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, the prize could appear from somewhere.
Yes, but there is only one answer at the moment. Whether that person's
Can we have some more answers, please?
Answers to win these
Where
toys.
did he win those prizes in Great Yarmouth?
Come on. Dun, dun, dun.
Majestic, Magic City, Leisureland, or Pier Tavern, I think it was.
Yeah, Britannia Pier.
Britannia Pier, something like that.
Come on, who wants to win these toys?
Any more answers?
It's going. Come on.
Come on, we
could
can
be
do
in
it.
my pocket.
Come on, we could have a prize winner tonight.
Can we have not won any prize money? Come on, these teddies will be going.
Yeah. And you could have one for your child or your family.
Which one is it? They've both got tails on it. I'm not telling tales. Come on. Who's got an answer? Where did I get these from?
This is comedy gold.
Oh dear. This is not City and Co, by the way.
Are we in the right studio? Yeah.
That looks
We're
like,
in Bury Edmonds,
it
aren't
looks
we?
like Sweet, but it's not Sweet. I can tell you that.
I thought
now.
it was in Bury, Lancashire. Then we went to Bury Edmonds.
It's not. I can't think what you call it. It could be pinky. It looks pinky to me. It looks like a city. But city's colours.
If there's a place in the world that you don't like, we call it like a crocodile place. But of course, how many crocodile places in this world are there? You know, well, we'll start with the UK. Is there any? I'm sure there's loads of crocodile places, but there's also some nice crocodile places as well.
Now, is Norfolk a happy place as well?
Oh, Great Yarmouth.
Anywhere in Norfolk.
Have you ever been to Great Yarmouth and felt really happy? Give us your answer. Give us a shout if you've actually been happy in Great Yarmouth.
We've got 5 minutes until we reveal the answer. Come on, buzzing quick before you get no chance.
Live from B&B in Great Yarmouth. The
Come
cheapest
on.
B&B ever on show.
Give me a bid. Give me a bid.
Hello to Claire and Wayne, by the way. They know who they are.
Come on, anyone got an answer where that moves?
I'm loving this milk, by the way, you know.
Before
It's getting colder by the minute.
Drink myself.
Because it's the wind that has died down.
Anyone got an answer?
Who actually thought they would get blown away in the wind? It's like that Bob Dylan song. My answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. Dum-dum-dum-dum. You just make that up, don't you?
Okay.
How many roads? What's the matter?
Another 5 minutes yet.
Before we can see the sky.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Probably
where
get
is
the
that
money time for that.
amusements? Where is that amusements? We have one answer at the moment. Whether that person's right or wrong, I'll tell you in 5 minutes. Come on. Chat. Keep going. Come on.
I'm going to do an experiment.
Give me a bid.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
I guess Leatherland. Am I right?
No, I can't tell you yet until the end. Come on.
I was going to do an experiment, but of course I've got to open another milk. Maybe we do that another time.
Come
I've got
on.
to open another milk.
Any more answers, quick?
I was going to see if you could work out between semi-skim milk and full cream milk. See if you can work out the difference.
Well, I think I can.
Or maybe we do that experiment another time, John.
The taste.
Maybe
the
do it
taste
tomorrow.
Is a bit different.
Maybe do it tomorrow as a special.
It's a bit. The taste is a bit different.
I don't know if anyone wants a Q&A tomorrow, but of course, yeah, we haven't done a live in the area at the moment. Not only because it's been windy, the other reason is because it's been wet when we first came to Great Yarmouth, and of course we couldn't do it anyway, and we were seeing friends because it was a friend of ours' birthday recently, and of course, yes, it was something that brought us a bit of a shock, really, when, of course, one of our friends we know from a different area came to Great Yarmouth. When they phoned us up and said they were here, we have seen some people from Haverhill, Suffolk as well, and some people in Cambridge as well. But, of course, yes, that's another thing altogether. We won't say too much about that. But yes, 3 minutes, just over 3 minutes.
3 minutes before. You can't buzz in and if I say the answer, you can't buzz in then.
No.
Because the buzz will go.
Yeah.
Time it out.
Yeah, I'll have to tell Jim to buzz off. Yeah, it's Giuliani buzzing.
Well, I did try this quiz.
Because he's buzzing with his organ playing.
I did try this quiz.
That will return when we return, hopefully, all being well.
Well,
praying to God on that one.
No,
So yeah,
we've got to keep
make us hounds of good news.
Anyone who's got some good news.
And forever.
Come on, who wants to win a
For
postcard?
the sake of your world, in the name of Jesus.
Who wants to win a postcard? Come on,
As
quick.
it's Sunday here.
Quick, you've only got about, we're checking 2 minutes left, ladies and gentlemen. Time is running out.
But if you don't give it away tonight, it'll have to be given away on the other show.
Well,
another show. Maybe, of course, we extend it to tomorrow.
Well,
see what happens.
But
we had an answer.
Whether it's right or not.
But see if anyone can remember from tonight and on tomorrow. But we might have new people watching us tomorrow. So who knows? We do hope to do at least one live in Great Yarmouth towards the end of the session that we're here. We do hope that we can do it in time. Perhaps go up the waterways or something to.
1 minute left, ladies and gentlemen.
1 minute left because time is against us here.
If not, I'll reveal the answer, and you have to remember it for tomorrow.
We try not to bore you, not on our clocks or watches.
I'll only say the answer once. All right.
Absolutely.
I can tell you I can tell you who's wrong. I can tell you who's wrong at the end.
There's one wrong guess, I think, so far.
No, I don't
I
know.
think so, yeah.
I'm going to
I don't know, but yeah, I've forgotten. But yeah, my memory's like a sieve. So it might be time to reveal the answer, but of
30
course, if you
seconds.
want to, try and have a go for tomorrow night.
Tomorrow.
See if you can remember what the answer is. We'll test your memories out, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, and boys and girls, and whatever.
You would have another go tomorrow.
Exactly. So yeah,
The
thank you
answer-
very much for the 4 thumbs up. Really means a
Okay.
lot. If you do want to support the channel, we do appreciate that, so we can make more video content like this and do more live broadcasts. And of course, it will help us to do more kind of studio stuff like this.
Nobody's giving
This
an
studio
answer apart
does
from one
actually
person.
cost £25 a night, and you
who's
can
that?
have it all day.
Who's that new person in the chat, Nick?
New person, I think it was AD something.
Whatever you are, the new person in the chat,
What?
you have won a postcard.
Right, okay.
That is the wrong answer.
Yeah, Ash Bandicoot.
Ash Bandicoot. You won
Whoever you were.
Whatever you
Okay.
were, email, if you're not on Facebook, email tourismwithus at gmail.co. Is that right?
Yeah, please do email your address
You have
to,
won
of course, touring with us on
You have
Facebook.
won a postcard. Anyway, that's the wrong answer. I can tell you that is the wrong answer. It's not.
But
that.
he has won a,
Postcard.
alternative prize.
Yeah.
you
Won
know,
a postcard anyway. So
a loser's prize.
if you don't reveal your address in the
But-
week, I'll have to.
We do it to someone else. But of course,
Someone
we
else,
do want to give it away. So yeah, we want to give the prize away, whatever happens.
The answer. Remember this time. I'm going to tell you once what it is.
Okay.
I can tell you the answer is on this postcard. It is that
Which is show it to the
Britannia-
camera there. You
Britannia Pier is the answer to that question.
show it a bit, before I rip it. A bit closer than that, so people can see. Yeah, it's Britannia Pier.
Yeah. So
Is where he won those prizes.
That's
So-
it. I'm not can tell you it anymore. So
No.
so,
And of course,
if you can remember from tomorrow.
yeah,
first
please
person
do
to guess-
email your address and to ask for those who won a alternative prize.
Postcard.
Yeah, the alternative prize, and of course send it to our email touringwithUsteam@gmail.com.
If you don't hear you, if you don't hear you in a week, we have to give it to somebody else.
Thank you, Julian, and thank you, Julian, on the
It
buzzing.
will roll on. It will be rolling on until tomorrow Q&A. I'm
Yep.
sorry, people didn't guess on it.
The man from the Q&A.
but-
I got it wrong. It's not from the Q&A show because you're on the Q&A show.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's the man from the NAR show, which is a nice and relaxing show,
Absolutely.
which you can see at home at some point
So
at our
it
home
will
studio.
roll on.
Yep.
It'll be rolling on till tomorrow for the last time.
Yep.
So do fingers your buzzers tomorrow night.
Absolutely.
At some point is the question was, what amusements did I win those toys? The answer was in a minute ago. So I'm not going to repeat it again. So if you can remember it for tomorrow's show, if you are on tomorrow, you can have another go at guessing it. Don't be shy of guessing things. If you get it wrong, it doesn't matter. You'll win one of these anyway. It doesn't matter. You're not going to go home around with BFH unless you don't answer the
Before I start, saying goodbye to you all, I'm just going to go for a game of golf like Donald Trump. I don't think Biden plays golf. So, yeah, anyway, I don't play golf either. So I'll just leave that racing for your mind. With the fur to go with it as well in the seagulls. But anyway, from all of us here, have yourself a lovely evening here. And as always, you can always ask us a question.
Don't forget to ask
and
the question
if you have
tomorrow.
any suggestions, as always, let us know.
Don't forget
And if
yep.
you have a donation, let us know about your donation and why you think we have deserved it. Do you think we've done a good job of what we do? That kind of thing. And all proceeds go towards the channel, and of course a percentage goes to the wildlife habitat. I'm not this again. Wildlife habitat of course, East Ham Park in Havenhall, Suffolk. So we'll leave that racing for your mind, as I say.
Don't forget to answer the question
And my
tomorrow.
thanks to myself, quack quack.
Quack, quack.
Quack quack. If you
Don't
see
forget
me, come and say
Same
quack quack
question
to
is
us.
tomorrow. See if you remember it.
Each time we love a song, we go quack quack. each time we love a goal in football. Quack, quack!
Don't forget to answer the question
there you go,
tomorrow.
quack, quack.
If you get an
If you
answer
see
tomorrow,
me in the street, quack, quack!
don't forget to buzzer your answer
Because I want to be Donald Duck for a minute.
to give away these prizes.
As I was in McDonald's earlier. In Berris and Evans.
You got
And
you
Yarmouth
got
as
another
well.
chance tomorrow
So I
night.
sort of walked it from both sides
You
to the
got
other.
another chance tomorrow night to buzz in. You could win one of these.
And of course we'll say goodbye from Mercury as well.
And
Mercury's in the shower.
yeah, getting a bit
Staying the
wet.
night with us. Catch you all later, ladies and gentlemen.
Ta-ra for now.
From Norfolk, live from the very
Be
studio. It's a goodbye.
It's goodbye. It's goodbye from me and goodbye.
Some people
from
thought it was on Look
Goodbye.
East or you know, Anglian News, didn't they?
Goodbye from me and goodbye from.
Have we been on BBC Look East or,
No, we haven't.
or Anglian News? One of the two
I
here.
can't remember.
We haven't been on GB News or, of course, the Talk TV yet.
We haven't been on any news.
It'd be nice to get on both, wouldn't it? Yeah, it'd be nice to get on any of them. But we'll leave that. Racing for your mind. And, of course, from all of us here, it's good night. Stay safe.
Cheerio. Stay safe.
Stay safe. And don't forget to watch, if you like relaxing stuff, of course, Richard McVeigh is brilliant.
On YouTube.
The guy who's actually performed at Berris and Evans in East Anglia. In Suffolk, yeah, that's it. Go and check him out. Bye for now. Bye-bye. Cheerio.
But, we could roll it on.
Yeah.
Roll it on for tomorrow.